And as most of our area is still dry, some of us are seeing some of those spotty showers slowly creeping towards our area right before we not only see some breezy conditions later, but even a threat for stronger storms. Now we are watching this cold front. It's going to get closer to the area, sweeping through, bringing us not only those thunderstorms later, but then even cooler temperatures. Right now, though, most of the area quiet. You're seeing some of those light spotty showers just southeast throughout Whiteside County, even parts of Lee County. Might still see that spotty rain as we get closer to lunch. We get a brief break, but still hang on to the cloud cover. So a bit gloomy for your Tuesday. A live look out of our 13 WREX camera. Another thing you're noticing is those trees swaying a bit. That's as the winds slowly start to pick up, so will become breezy, but mild. 62 degrees already. We're going to climb into those mid to upper 60s. Some of us getting awfully close to the 70s. But when it comes to your wind gusts later today, they will reach closer to 30 miles an hour, peaking at about 4 p.m. So into your late afternoon, early evening. They do end up slowly starting to settle, but really not by much. We still hang on to a bit of a breeze even through tonight. But before we get there, we are still looking out for this severe potential, a 1 out of 5 for most of our area, especially near I-39 and further to the east. This is for potential isolated thunderstorms to develop. They may end up seeing damaging wind gusts, large hail, and even tornadoes can't be ruled out. So let's see what future track brings us. I want to note just how isolated a lot of this activity will be. Most of that moves in as we head into the afternoon. So after 3 o'clock, here's what 5 o'clock looks like, getting closer to 6. Very isolated in nature. Some of these cells may end up gaining severe strength, so it's going to be very localized and isolated. Not everybody will see it. This continues as we get closer to the 8 o'clock hour, but then after that, everything fizzles out and moves out. It'll take with it some of that cloud cover as well. But we will end up still climbing into the upper 60s before we start to see some of those thunderstorms developing. Remember, after 3 o'clock, going to be isolated, so make sure you stay weather aware in case one of those cells develops right over your head. Gonna stay breezy. Along with that, gusts up to 35 miles an hour at times. We then end up seeing your temperatures drop. Thanks to that cold front sweeping through, we'll cool off. Not going to see widespread frost develop just because we hang on to a little bit of a breeze, but it does look like we have a much better potential Wednesday night. It'll be cooler, it'll be less breezy. Early into Thursday morning, we'll be off to a frosty start, but we already see improvements, only dropping into the mid-40s when it comes to your overnight lows Thursday night. Staying mild, but turning active starting Friday into the weekend and even next week. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, we do end up seeing the 70s this weekend, but that does potentially bring a chance for strong storms by Saturday. All things that we're looking out for. Dylan.